Hi, in this clip I would like to talk about the camera and the choices you have to make with it when filming. If you're using a professional camera or a smartphone or tablet, the same rules apply. Today, a smartphone like this is a great tool for video making if you plan and use it wisely. One of the first things that I would like to talk about is the fact that most films are shot horizontally. That is, you have to hold your phone or your tablet like this, not like that, like this, always. I see this happen all of the time, that people mix between holding them horizontal and vertical, and the results will be a mix of images very hard to edit. This is not the results we're looking for. Now let's talk about shot sizes, the basic choice you have to make with the camera. How to frame your subject. Using different kind of shots, you can show different things and you get a variety of images that will make the editing process so much easier. Now this is what we call an extreme long shot. We are too far away to see the expressions of the people, but it's a good shot to use for establishing the setting in the beginning of a scene or a film. For example, an exterior of your own school. The long shot shows a person from head to toe and also gives you a good description of the surrounding environment. For example, your classroom, where you are when you are conducting your experiments. The mid shot shows the top half of a person so that you can see what they're doing. It's the most common type of shot and I'm using it here right now. But you have to use close-up shots to focus on details and to create a variation to communicate effectively. The close-up shot shows the subject's face, allowing to focus on their expressions. But a close-up can also be details from your experiments, like the materials you're working with, or what you see through a microscope. To be able to capture these necessary close-ups, you sometimes have to do things twice. Now, don't be afraid to stop a process and change your camera so that you can really get the images that you need for your editing process later. How to combine and use different shots must be planned beforehand. The more time and effort you spend on planning and thinking about the different images you need, the better your film will be. Well, what kind of shots do I need? To answer that, you have to ask questions about the film you're making. How will the video make the questions or purpose of the experiment clear? How will the video show and explain the method and the process effectively? How will the video show and explain the results in a clear way? If you can answer these questions, you are well prepared for making a very good film of your science project.